here. I wanted to just say I am super grateful to every single, and I do repeat, every single person that has sent me messages, who has supported what has been going on. I am truly thankful and grateful for you from the bottom of my heart. The one thing I do want to mention is I am unable to comment on anything from the past 6 weeks. Um, Regardless if you want answers, I am unable to answer those questions at this time. However, I can tell you that I recognize what has transpired from an eagle eye perspective. I have been able to spend some healing, so thank you for allowing me that time to heal. And I wanted to share with you some spiritual messages that I and the team received on the way home. So I want you to know, first and foremost, that who I am, regardless of you watching this channel or knowing anything about me, I stand with complete integrity, honesty, absolute truth, intuition. I used a lot of my judgments um, about myself and released them to God to help me get through all of this. So we are in a spiritual war. So I want you to focus on absolute love, absolute power of self, absolute knowing. Whatever sits in your vibration, use it to your advantage and share it with others. So one of the messages, the animals that kept coming up for a few people in the crew, was the turkey. So I want to read you the turkey medicine because it's very important. It's for all of you. All right? Turkey is actually thought to be the giveaway eagle or south eagle of many native peoples. The philosophy of giveaway was practiced by many tribes. Simply stated, it is the deep and abiding recognition of the sacrifices of both self and others. People in modern day society who have many times more than they need should study the noble turkey who sacrifices itself so that we may live. This actually chokes me up. In Turkey's death, we have our life. Honor Turkey. Spectators unfamiliar with the cultural phenomenon of the potlatch or giveaway ceremony are often mystified by it. A tribal member may gladly give away all or he or she owns and do without in order to help the people. Okay, in present day urban life, we are taught to acquire and get ahead. The person with the most toys wins the game. In some cultures, no one can win the game unless the whole of the people's needs are met. A person who claims more than his or her share is looked upon as selfish or crazy, or both. The poor, the aged, and the feeble have honor. The person who gives away the most and carries the burden of the people is one of the most respected. Turkey was the medicine of many saints and mystics. Oh, I get goosebumps now. Celebrate if you have turkey medicine. Your virtues are many. You have transcended self. You act and react on the behalf of others. You aspire to help those who need help. This is not out of some sense of self-righteous moralism or religious guilt. Help and sustenance are given by Turkey out of the realization that all life is sacred. I say that at 44 and 14. Hi, bud. This is not out of, oh yeah, okay, I read that. In knowing the Great Spirit resides within all the people, it is acknowledged that what you do for others, you do for yourself. Turkey medicine rests in true ego, in enlightenment, doing unto others, and feeding the people is the message of all true spiritual systems. Depending how Turkey is aspected in your cards, you are being given a gift. The gift could be spiritual, material, or even intellectual. The gift may be a great or small, but it is never insignificant. Congratulations. You have just won the lottery. Or the gift may be a beautiful sunset or the smell of a fragrant flower. On the other hand, you may be feeling the spirit of giving growing within you and wanting you to share it with others. Period. That's what I have to say about that. So I read the cards before I did this and asked Creator to guide me to read a few things. And I got a beautiful card reading, and it was communication, the king, the queen, the dog, and what was the last card? Oh, I'd have to look on this phone now. Anyways, but it's all about beauty and justice. So I wanted to see if there's an antelope one in here, because that's the other one I was looking for the other day. And it is about putting ourselves... Oh yeah, the last card was the High Priestess. And it was about using your intuition and your loyalty, basically, to feminine and masculine and all of those things. So, when I flew home, when we drove into the driveway, guess what was sitting there waiting for us? A raven. Guess what also presented itself to me and my friend yesterday? Was it yesterday or the day before? A bald eagle. There's 2 bald eagles that moved in across the coulee, and one on the way to the town the other day sat there and looked at me as I went by, and I'm like, that's powerful. That is very powerful. So I'm looking in here and see if there's an antelope. No, but I think the elk is kind of close enough. I'm going to read the elk medicine because it's still calling to me either way. So, and it actually, I opened up my hand on it. It says stamina. So they tell really big. Elk medicine teaches you that pacing yourself will increase stamina. Elk medicine people may not be the first ones to arrive at a goal, but they always arrive at a goal without getting burnt out. If you've taken on too much recently, it might be a good idea to look at how you plan to finish what you've started without ending up in the hospital. That's pretty accurate. Elk have a curious kind of warrior energy because, except at mating time, they honor the company of their own gender. They call upon the medicine of brotherhood and sisterhood. In discovering the strength which is gained from loving the gender that is your own, you will feel the camaraderie-ship that arises from similarity of experience. This is a special medicine that allows the friendship of others of the same sex to overcome potential competition or jealousy. Well, isn't that interesting? If you have picked elk medicine, you may be telling yourself to seek your own company. Elk could also be telling you to look how you're holding up physical stresses to your life and pace yourself so that you maintain an equilibrium of energy over the distance you plan to cover. So, eat properly. Get rest. There's a spiritual... This is literally what this is telling me intuitively. We are at a spiritual war. And make sure that you are staying in your highest of vibration at all times. That is the most important message. When I look back at some of my charts from the last couple of months, all the message was focus on love, keep your vibrations high. So that's what I'm doing, and maintaining my physical and mental health. So again, I'm sending out complete gratitude to every single person, and I will do a video or two breaking down. First, I want to talk about Ottawa and what I saw there physically without any connection to anything, just my own experience. And then I have a funny video that I plan on doing, because I'm, me. I just gotta make it fun. So until I can actually talk freely about anything, this is what you're gonna get. So I appreciate all of your time and your efforts. for keeping your vibrations high and standing in your highest power and holding up the collective consciousness of love and no fear and anything in love or above. If it's not for love and above, it's not for me. So that's how I reside always. So where we go one, we do go all. So I love everyone. I do love everyone. And I'm so honored to be here. I'm humbled. And I want to give a shout out to every single person that I got to meet across Canada. Like, and that give me gifts and hugs and love. I felt that complete love from you all. And don't worry, I will be making a comeback tour because what I wanted for everyone across the country was their ability to have a voice. And even if you're telling a little bit of your own story from where you're from and how you got there, that's important to me. So I was humbled by all of you and all of your just generosity everywhere, everywhere. So every single person that was a part of the last 6 weeks, I honor you, I respect you, and I hold you in the highest regard, whether you are at home or part of the trip. So thank you very much. I am completely grateful for everyone. Light and love.